So I'm gonna teach you how to make easy baked falafel with tzatziki sauce and hummus. It's literally harder to spell than to make. So we're gonna start with a tzatziki sauce. It's the easiest and it's also the quickest and it needs time in the fridge. So you take your Greek yogurt, you wanna drain it just a little bit so that way there's any whey that's in there, the leftover liquid is out. Diced cucumber, peeled. And then just a squeeze of lemon juice. I'm gonna use my reamer. And then I'm gonna take McCormick sea salt, fine grind, take some garlic powder, and a little onion powder. Okay, that's what I'm tzatzikiing about. Look at how beautiful that is. You're gonna stir it up and let all those delicious flavors meld in the fridge while you make everything else. Okay, are you ready to make some baked falafel? Why do I bake it? Deep frying is a lot of work, it's a little soggy, and it takes forever. Baking it is totally the way to go to get crisp, delicious, fresh falafel. Okay, what you're gonna do, so you take your drained chickpeas, put them in the food processor. You're going to take an egg. Now I need to add my McCormick spice. So I've got some onion powder, garlic powder, some sea salt, ground cumin, oregano. Oh God, it already smells so good. And a little olive oil. Start with just a little. And blend. I just like to hear the sound of chickpeas being ground into delicious falafel batter. It doesn't take long, so keep your eyes on the prize. Put this into a bowl. You can already start smelling the flavors and the spices coming together, really making a special falafel treat. I'm gonna add my parsley, chopped, some flour, and to help bind it and give it a little more fluff, some baking powder. Okay, mix that together. It should be a pretty thick batter, but if it feels dry, you can always add a little bit more olive oil. Okay, this is exactly how it's supposed to look. So you're gonna put it on your tray that has about 2 tablespoons of oil, and you're gonna use your cookie scoop. Okay. Just gonna plop them on down. They make perfect falafel balls. All right. Once they're on the tray, just go ahead and give them a little press. It's gonna help them brown and cook evenly. You don't want falafel that's not all the way cooked. Once your falafel bites are ready to be baked, pop them in the oven. So I just finished flipping all the falafel bites back over, pressed them down a little bit, and I've cleaned my prep area. So everything is ready to go to make classic, delicious hummus. You're gonna take your chickpeas. You're gonna drain the liquid, but leave a little reserve in case this is a little thick. Okay, that's going in. You're gonna add tahini. Add a little squeeze of lemon juice. If you end up with lemon seeds, you definitely need to remove them. Lemon seeds are extremely bitter, and once you grind it, it's gonna make your entire hummus bitter. You've been warned. It's time to add McCormick spices. Garlic powder, sea salt, cumin, that's my favorite smell, and ground red pepper. Okay, everything's added. Let's pulse it. They're like jumping for joy. They're so excited to be turned into hummus. So this is a little dry, kind of like my humor. I'm going to add some of that reserve, just a little. Good. All right, it's totally ready to be eaten. Traditionally, in some countries, hummus is served warm. So if you want, you could always throw this in the oven while it's still hot from your falafel, just to heat it up just a teeny tiny little bit. All right, so now we've got our hummus. Our delicious, fresh tzatziki. And I'm pretty sure the falafel bites are done. Yes, queens of the kitchen, yes! Look at this! Listen, I have no control when it comes to food, and this is absolutely going to burn my mouth, but I have no choice but to dip this in tzatziki and hope for the best. This is legitimately delicious. Make this. Are you like trying to figure out what recipe you're going to make from the list of recipes we have? This is the one. Guys, I know your phone's in your hand. I want you to be inspired, stay organized, and get started on your next incredible recipe by downloading the Flavor Maker app. Scan bottles, put it in your digital spice rack. You can look at recipes, and basically, the world of food is in this little app right here.